Hello and welcome to Learning Brand. In this tutorial I will display how to read the content of a file. And this is something that could be very useful when you're reading the content of a text file, for example. If you have a error log file and you need to read the content of it, this is something that could be used to do that. And to begin with reading a file content, we need to use a class we need to use library system.io. In this library we have access to a class called directory, and this class is a static class, which means that this does not have to be instantiated when using. So you don't need to write the class name a variable equal to new. It cannot be declared like that. You can use a class directly. So you can do directory.get files, and this get files needs a path. So we're gonna read the path of these files. So I add a path here, and now we see we have a lot of red warnings, and this is because we need to escape the character. It doesn't understand that this path has these forward slashes. We need to add another forward slash like this. So we escape the forward slash with another forward slash. Otherwise, we can use this sign. This escape everything for us. So here we have we will read all the files in this path. What it will do is that it will read the file path for each file. So it will return a string with a path for each file. And then we need to loop through all the files. File in files should be, whoops, files here. So we need to loop through all the files and see the path of the file. So we can use another class called path and get extension. We get extension for the file, so this file, and if the extension of that file is equal to text, we're gonna is equal to dot text, we're gonna use it. And to read the file content, we can use another static class called file dot read all text, and then we add the path for the file, which is this object here. And this will return a string with the content. So we can use another, we can create another string called var data content equal to string dot empty, and then we use this data content equal to file read all text, and then we break from the loop because we're already done. So when we use this keyword break, we will break from this loop and come below here, and then we can console write line the data content. So let's add debuggers and see how it works. So now it will read the path of all these files here, and we have 7 files, and then it will loop through every file, and in this loop we have 7 files, and the first file we're looping through is actually the text file. So this if statement will be true, and then we will read all the content, and the content in this logger is this is a log file error date ID is missing. So now when it read the content, we have data content, we can open it like that. This is a log file error, this text here, break, and we'll also do a console write line, so we have it here. So hopefully this was a very useful tutorial for you new guys. We have new classes we learned. We learned about path, we learned about directory, we also learned about the class file. And these classes are static classes, which means that we don't need to instantiate the classes. So we don't need, there is no instance variable that can be accessed. So we don't need to do like this. File, for example, f is equal to new file. this is not something that works for a static class. Instead, we can use the class immediately and its methods get attributes. Yeah, they have a lot of different methods here. Alright, thank you for watching and hope I see you in the future.